weed is set to be legalized in April. But honestly, if you have stayed in Berlin long enough, you know the reality. In India, if you get caught with weed, bro, you're fucked.
Pakistan is totally not allowed from the family.
But what do you think? Pakistanis, when they go outside, they don't do shit. They do shit, but it's just that they just pretend. No. Honestly, and of course, like you always have like a block account. 10,000 euros you have in your bank account. You have money in your pocket and so much freedom. And back home, when you didn't have that kind of freedom, so there is a very high chance that you might. If you're in Deutschland, learn Deutsch. If you're in England, learn English.
Yeah.
If you're in Pakistan, learn
Urdu.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter shots.
Okay, boys and girls, right now I'm standing at TU Berlin and I have with me Mohammad
Shamim.
From Pakistan. I've stayed in Saudi for how long?
Like for 4 years.
4 years in Saudi, and before that you were living in Pakistan.
Yeah, before I just complete my graduation from Pakistan, and then I go for my jobs in Saudi Arabia, and then from Saudi Arabia I come here for Berlin for my higher education.
For higher education.
Yeah.
What's your age right now?
Right now I am like 29-year-old.
29. Okay. What are you studying in TU Berlin right now?
In TU Berlin I am studying geodesy and geoscience information.
What kind of student were you in Pakistan? Were you like one of those top students? Because like of course, like if you want to get like admission in TU Berlin, especially for masters, and your course is in English, right?
Yeah.
Especially English speaking course. A lot of applicants will be there, not like from non-EU countries, be it India, Pakistan, or Turkey, or from everywhere.
Yeah.
So like, what was the differentiating factor which got you in?
I have a 4-year experience in Saudi Arabia, and this is a factor, you know.
So this was your experience factor and everything, letter of motivation and
letter of motivation, and mostly when you apply for a master degree, they require some kind of experience.
You're studying like, what are you, geo or something? What were you studying?
It's geodesy.
Geodesy. Honestly, I haven't heard about this course because it's like one of those niches, right? Like, of course, computer science, mechanical engineering, or business is something which is very common.
It's more like computer science.
More like computer science, but like with earth.
With art, yeah.
I'm the uneducated one. Yeah. So I think in your case, it was your 4 years of experience in Saudi, and your grades were average? Or
yeah, my grade was average in Pakistan, but my university was good.
What did you study in Pakistan? Like
I was doing in Pakistan, it's GIS, it's Geographical Information System.
Okay, so you have stuck around to the same industry since like forever.
In same career, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So in Pakistan you started geo, and then 4 years you were working in Saudi as
GIS engineer.
GIS engineer, okay. Yeah. And were you making like good money in Saudi?
Yeah, in Saudi Arabia, like definitely if you work as a GIS engineer, so it's like have a good salary.
In Pakistan or in Saudi?
In Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi.
And there is like good salary, easy job. There is not a lot of work to do. So yeah.
Then why did you decide to fuck up your life and come to Germany?
Yeah, it's like in Saudi Arabia it's kind of a loop where I was just stuck. It's like easy life. You have to get up. You have to just prepare for the office. You take your car and go to the office, then come back your home and just use your mobile. Nothing to so much to do.
And now what's different in Berlin? Honestly, it's the same, right? Like you wake up, you do your.
No, bro. It's Berlin is just like something different.
Okay.
Yeah, you must be first thing if you come to the Berlin, in your mind you must be like a hard work. You know, laundry, your cooking stuff.
Which I think we people from India, Pakistan, we are never used to it because our moms or like they take care of everything every I think every Indian Pakistani they have the same thing that we never used to work back in our countries.
Yeah, especially
study, part-time job.
If it's a public university, it's like study hard. You have to
you study hard. Okay.
Yeah, you have to study. Then you have to part-time jobs. Then your cooking stuff. Then your laundry,
cleaning. Maintaining your friendships.
Yeah, and each and everything. And you at the same time you have to face like cultural
shocks and everything. Yeah.
And weather conditions as well.
Okay, so here I'll take a little pause in the video. If you are planning to become an international student in Germany, UK, Canada, Australia, anywhere in the world, I have established a team called Unifly Abroad who will take a look at your profile, and depending on your profile, they'll analyze which country is best for you, depending on your long-term goals, depending on your CGPA. So basically a profile analysis. And if you decide, okay, this is the country for me, my team will also provide visa assistance. Moving to a new country can actually be a very stressful decision. So the top link in the comment section is where you can contact my team. They will help you out. Let's get back into the video. So also like one more thing which we were discussing like off camera, because I think these kind of things are usually not put out there. When you come to like a city like Berlin, which is like very open-minded and everything, so when a student from India, Pakistan, or like they usually come from small cities in India or Pakistan, so it's for the first time they're tasting like freedom here, like the access to clubs, the access to drugs, the access to basically everything, like the dark side of any big city. So I think in that process sometimes people do lose their balance. And of course we were talking like off camera, and we were talking about various examples that we saw in our friend groups and everything. And to be very honest, I think for me it's been like almost 1.5 years staying in Berlin, and I have no shame to admit in front of the camera, there was actually a period in my life for like 2.5 months where I was constantly in that loop, where I was going for parties, where I was getting drunk, like quite a lot. And I don't know, like something from inside was like, no motherfucker, you gotta stop and get your ass to the gym and everything. I have nothing against the whole party culture and everything. I mean, everything should be done in balance.
Everyone have to choice whatever you you want.
I mean, of course it should it should all be in balance. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, like, for example, if you're born in Germany, so you are exposed to that culture very slowly. Like in your teen age, probably you pick up, like you have your first beer, and then slowly. It's like, so there's a little bit of build up to like whatever you do. Whereas if you come from like a conservative country, for example in Pakistan, alcohol is not that prevalent, because alcohol is haram. Of course you will get somewhere, but
in like for a Muslim they are haram.
Haram. So if you land here from a tier 2 city, it's like, oh, so much to do. And of course, like you always have like a block account when you 10,000 euros you have in your bank account.
Came here, they have a lot of money. And
there's a high chance of like when you have money in your pocket and so much freedom, and back home when you didn't have that kind of freedom, so there is a very high chance that you might go.
You maybe might stuck with kind of things.
I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. Since last some time, I am very consistent in the gym. I'm into running. I'm running my half marathon in April, Berlin half marathon. So it took me some time to get out of like the cool nightlife of Berlin. And honestly, like I used to ask my German friends, like, have you tried this? Have you tried this? Like you have those lists, right? Like, have you tried this? Have you tried this? And I feel like, to be very honest, this is my judgment. I feel like if you come from like outside, you are more like a wannabe and you want to experience Berlin.
More things,
whereas people who have lived here, they are like, okay, we have done this shit when we were like 17, 16.
17, 20,
now we are too old for this shit.
Especially.
Definitely not all, but like
mostly.
So it's like if someone is from, for example, in Pakistan, if like alcohol is banned, and if he comes to Berlin and it's like, oh my god, beer, and he's having like his first beer at 25, and so like
something different.
It's something different. Like coming from Pakistan, it is a cultural shock. Like, okay, alcohol and everything, because in Berlin I think it's even like not a problem to drink in the U-Bahn, S-Bahn. It's legal. If you do it in India, you get like 5,000 rupees fine, which is like 60 euros.
Also in Pakistan, totally banned. No one drink alcohol publicly. So if they do something, police will be catch.
Even weed, for example, even for weed here, like weed is said to be legalized in April. First April. It will be honestly, like of course it will get legal in April, but honestly, if you have stayed in Berlin long enough, you know the reality. It's just like everywhere. Even in S-Bahn, U-Bahn, you can smell
you can smell everywhere.
But in India, like someone in my college, they got caught with like little amount of weed, because I mean in India one of my like classmates, he got caught with a little bit of weed in Pune, and in India if you get caught with weed, bro, you're fucked. Like 3 years of jail. I mean, we Indians, we operate in a very different way. We get like a little serious in like quite early, whereas they are pretty more practical and like less emotional about stuffs and everything. So I mean, so I mean, as a 25-year-old, you learn your
Yeah,
lessons.
but-
I mean, you learn your lessons, right?
Yeah,
you
but
should
my
know.
perspective of view about girlfriend, bro, we are Muslim, so for us it's like haram. So we don't have like a girlfriend. We have like a lot of friends, like females. That is maximum. Like we can like just make,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's like your culture, right? Like
Yeah, it's our culture.
No, I mean in India. You're allowed to have girlfriend. My parents know about my girlfriend. They even met my ex-girlfriend. In India, it's not a big problem. In
Yeah.
India, it's not a big problem. I think India is a little more, how do you say? I won't say progressive, but a little chill with, like especially in big cities, Delhi. My mom knows like this motherfucker is 25. He will have girlfriend or he is doing something.
Yeah,
in
but
his-
in Pakistan it's totally not allowed from the family.
But
So,
what do you
yeah.
think? Like, but what do you think? Pakistanis when they go outside, they don't do shit. They do shit, but it's just that
Maybe, like, it's
they just
like-
pretend. No. Honestly, I also have
Yeah.
Indian friends that are like, oh my god, my parents shouldn't know about this. My parents shouldn't know about
bro,
this.
this is like human need. Something we have like everyone.
Of
have,
course,
like,
of course.
Yeah, so
And I think
yeah.
parents in these part of the world, they should get out of this mindset and try to be friends with your kids. They'll be more honest to you. Like my parents, I'm very lucky. Like my parents are like. I don't know. We started from Germany. Now we're talking about parents, but this is also
Yeah,
part
this
of
is
it.
as a Muslim, so that.
I mean, it's
that
not
is-
allowed,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that doesn't mean that people don't do it. I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
people doing it all the time. Like,
Yeah,
but like, let's just cut the bullshit.
I am
Honestly,
not like
for me, it's been like 1.5 years living in Berlin, and I don't know. There are few places on the planet when you arrive there, you feel like honestly, if someone asks me if my shit works out, like everything works out, I get a job and my visa situation, everything. If everything
Yeah.
goes smoothly. Then honestly, I wouldn't mind. Like today is 2024 March. I honestly wouldn't mind living in Berlin for the rest of my life. I'm not even kidding. Like
yeah, bro.
it is
you know,
lovely. It is
yeah.
lovely. Right now, when I was coming to TU Berlin to shoot the vlog, I was waiting for my tram. I'm not even kidding. And like it was like 10 minutes. Tram was about to come, and I was just sitting and just watching. And I was like, fuck. It's been 1.5 years I've stayed in Berlin, and sometimes I just fucking stop and just admire. Like okay,
you want to see the scenery, like
yeah, I'm like
They have a,
shit.
yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. Like
Bro.
it still happens with me. Like it's 1.5 years
Yeah,
for me.
it's like very beautiful architecture.
It is beautiful, and the thing about is like it's fucking clean.
Yeah.
It's like not like right now we are standing. I think in last 10 minutes, how many people you have seen in the frame? Just
Yeah.
imagine if this was India or Pakistan.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's so many public. Everybody want to see what they are doing. Like yeah.
No, that is nice,
Yeah.
but like you get the point, right? Like
Yeah.
I come from Delhi, 20 million people, and it's nah. I honestly wish like everything goes well in my life, and I get to stay in Berlin.
Yeah.
And best of luck for you too. So after staying in Berlin for 1.5 years, what is your plan? Do you want to go back to Pakistan?
No, bro. If I have to go back to Pakistan, so then why I came here?
Okay.
Because I have very stable life in Saudi Arabia. So just I came here like for for my career, for my future. So everybody have dreams. So
Yeah.
fulfill their dreams.
Okay. So like PR and passport is your
Yeah.
main goal. Okay. Nice.
You know,
If you're in
yeah.
Deutschland, learn Deutsch.
Yeah, it's very necessary here, bro.
If you're in England, learn English.
Yeah.
If you're in Pakistan, learn
Urdu.
If you're in India, learn Hindi.
Hindi. But Hindi and Urdu, like they are more
Same.
same.
Before I conclude the video, I must ask you like one of the last questions. Like since you have stayed in Germany for 1.5 years and since you have stayed in
I like-
Saudi for 4 years,
Yeah.
why do you like Virat Kohli?
Virat Kohli.
Because Virat Kohli is the best batsman in the world. Babar Azam is not. Babar Azam.
is also growing,
Yeah, so
And
India,
he's
Pakistan,
on the top
India,
list.
Pakistan is all same.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when it comes to cricket,
Yeah.
Virat Kohli
So
is
let's
better.
talk about.
He's suggesting me if you guys have any questions, do put in the comment section, or you can drop me a question on Instagrams. We'll make the next video on that. In India we say namaste. In Pakistan you say
Assalamu alaikum.
assalamu alaikum.
When we say goodbye, we have to say wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh.
Yeah. Bye.